and what he does with quarterbacks and how he is as a person and a coach. I think all around and overall, just this entire coaching staff was really exciting for me, and I think while I went through it and got down the ball and talked to them as people and everything, I really liked everything they had to say, and I liked them as people. So, yeah, overall, just Coach Dillingham and the whole staff in general.
Did you take any other trips?
I did not. This was my first one. I committed on the first day or the first night at dinner. So, I think it was. I think I got here and exactly what I wanted it to be, exactly what I expected it to be, and I don't think I needed to see anything else.
So you did visit here?
Yes, I did.
Okay, so when you sat down with Kenny and Arroyo, what struck you about, just your conversations with them?
Yeah, just how real and authentic both of them are, especially Coach Dillingham. I've kind of watched him from afar for a long time and seen how he handles his business, how he handles his interviews before and after games, and he's just super authentic, and he's the person that everyone sees. He's a player's coach, and guys want to be around him, and he just kind of demands. He coaches the right way. He kind of gets the guys' attention the right way.
He's a lot of fun. Trust me.
He is.
Wait till you get going and whatnot.
Yes, ma'am.
And leaving Kentucky, did you grow up, since you're from Kentucky, wanting to play for Kentucky? Was that kind of your childhood dream?
I grew up a Kentucky fan, but with my sister playing at Oregon and my brother going to Wyoming, I was kind of a fan of everybody, but I did grow up as a child, like a kid, going to UK games, going to UK basketball games. But yeah, I was a fan of them growing up for sure.
What sport does your sister play?
She plays basketball.
Oh, okay. You said she's at Oregon?
Yeah, well, she graduated in 2016. She played her first year at Notre Dame, and she transferred and played her last 3 at Oregon. Yep.
So tall, athletic genes running the family?
Running the family, yeah. I got a big basketball family, actually.
So when you look back, have you followed ASU? Did you see him? Because probably transferring wasn't in your mind 2 years ago when they were in the playoffs. Did you watch them at all or see them at all?
Yeah, absolutely. Of course, I think every college kid watched the playoffs. I watched Arizona State, and I knew Coach Dillingham from his time at Oregon, and so I'd been keeping up with him for a while. I liked the kind of personality and just the swag he had about him, and it's kind of all come to fruition, and we're finally able to connect.
How much have you connected? Who have you been hanging out with in your short time here so far?
Yeah, I've been trying to hang out with everybody. There's a bunch of good dudes. There's a bunch of good dudes that are already on the team. There's a bunch of good guys that came in. Obviously, guys like Marion and Reed and Braden, I've really connected with. Just through the transfer process, you can kind of bond when you're all moving in here together, trying to figure things out. But no, it's been a great process. The people that are already here have been super welcoming. The kids coming in with me have been great.
Now, Kamari was from Kentucky, went to Kentucky too. So did you play with him?
I did. I played with Kamari for a year, and
so that would have been your first year.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so did you talk to him before you decided to come here, or you just knew he was here? Or?
Yeah, I think we had kind of always kept in touch because we were pretty good friends at UK, and just kind of kept that relationship alive, and I just knew what kind of person Kamari was, and that I could always trust the type of when he says something is the way it is. He's usually not lying. He's a pretty straight up guy. He's not going to bluff about anything. So I really liked everything he had to say.
So when you started getting interested in ASU, did you hit him up and say, "Hey, I'm going to go visit ASU," or did you go back and forth then?
Yeah, for sure. When he found out I was coming to visit, we got on the phone a bunch and stuff like that. But Kamari's a great guy, and I'm excited to be back on the team with him for sure.
So that kind of just solidified, this is a good spot for me.
Yeah, for sure. It's nice to be able to hear it from a player's point of view, for sure.
You committed pretty early on. ASU was you just stuck out early on. You want to be here?
Yeah, absolutely. I think Coach Dillingham in general kind of stuck out as, especially being a quarterback, being a super quarterback-friendly offense, and actually being able to learn from him directly. And I think just for my development and my overall game, I think this is the best spot for me, and I didn't really need to see anywhere else.
Yeah, and then kind of following up on that, once you committed earlier, was it one of those things where you're excited to see who all was going to
Yeah, exactly. That's one of my biggest reasons for committing early. I wanted to try to get guys like Marion and Reed and Braden and all these other transfer guys that we got in here. I wanted to be able to start recruiting extremely early, you know, because the portal happens fast. Guys want to get off the board fast, so I want to make sure I was out there early and actually able to recruit for ASU as well.
Yeah, and you're one of the multiple new faces in quarterback room. What do you kind of felt all these new faces coming in and kind of learning the scheme that y'all probably haven't really got on the field yet? So what do you kind of think of that so far?
Yeah, I know. Guys like Fetty and Cam have been great, and Mikey's been really good. He's got a lot of experience. He knows a lot of ball, and Mikey's going to be great for me and just for my personal development and learning the game of football even more. Yeah, Mikey's going to be awesome, but I love all those dudes. It's going to be a fun year. It's going to be a great group of guys.
What are some of those things you've already talked with Mikey about, you know, just that have kind of helped each other?
Yeah, just obviously coming in here and trying to learn a new offense. You know, I've already learned two with learning Cohen's and learning Coach Hammond's. And then I think just learning the offense together, you know, just kind of bonding over that, the different ways he's used to learn it faster, learn it easier, make it simpler for him, and just kind of taking a lot of the tools he's learned and kind of combining our process and kind of just building off each other.
You talked about why ASU was a high priority for you, but the fact you were a high priority for them, what did that say in the transfer portal process that it felt like it was a pretty seamless, you know?
For sure. I think that made it really easy for both ends. You know, I wanted to be somewhere that they wanted me and they were excited about me, and I think this whole coaching staff really showed me that. And at the same time, it was the same on my end. You know, I was really excited about getting here. I was really excited about playing for Coach Dillingham. So I think just from both sides, it was a great combination.
What do you think about these Arizona winters and this community so far?
Yeah, this isn't too bad of a winter. I send my boys a picture from back home every morning. It's like I wake up, it's like 65. They'll send me a picture, it's like 2 degrees with snow all over the ground. But no, it's been great. It's great weather out here. The town's amazing. There's so much to do. I've been to 1,000 different places to eat in my short time here. So, yeah, there's a bunch of great food, awesome things to do. But yeah, Tempe's a great town for sure.
You mentioned your hometown. What did it take for you to leave Kentucky and come to Arizona State, your home state team?
Yeah, no, obviously, I mean, at the end of the day, my dream as a child was to play in the NFL, not play at any certain college school. And I think for me, the biggest thing was what do I need to do for my development and my process as a quarterback to become the best player I can be on and off the field. And I think when I took that kind of state of mind, it made it really easy. It made it really simple, and it wasn't too much stress for me, really at all. I think I worked really hard. I did my most that I could at UK, and I think with everything with Coach Stoops and stuff like that, I think it was just time. Sure.
When you look at this roster, what excites you the most? Is it the wide receivers, the competition, the quarterbacks? What is it?
Yeah, no, it's the wide receivers, it's the running backs, it's the defense. I think we got a great combination of guys. I think we got a great team overall. We're gonna have competitions at every position, which is what you need to be a great team. You know, you need guys competing each and every day, and I think we got guys all across the board that can do that.
Kind of going off of that, obviously there's a lot of light in the pass catching rooms with AJ and Reed and all that. How beneficial will that be to you personally?
Yeah, that'll be tremendous. You know, that was one of my biggest things. I want to go play with good players, and I want to be at the place that has the opportunity to win now and go to the playoffs and do big things now. And I feel like Arizona State was the perfect spot for that with the combination of guys and coaches that we have here. And yeah, like I said, we got guys all across the board.
When you have so many guys transferring in, how do you kind of find common ground between everyone to start to foster those relationships?
Yeah, you just got to spend time in and out of football. You can't just do football together, you know. You got to learn your brother as your brother, and you got to be friends with everybody in the team. You know, that's just how you're going to play better together. When you know somebody on a real level when you're out there on the field, you're just going to be more comfortable and be able to communicate better with them. So I think that's the most important thing right now, especially being this early in the off season. Just kind of getting around the guys, bonding with the guys, learning who they are as people, where they're from, what they like. I think that's the most important thing right now.
Have you been embracing the competition in the quarterback room, trying to pushing everyone to try and get better, and then, you know, the goal for you hopefully is you want to win the starting quarterback job.
Yeah.
So how have you guys been pushing each other, and how have you been kind of dealing with that?
Yeah, no, it's been awesome. Like I said, there's Fetty, Mikey, and Cam are all great guys, and I'm excited to go through the year with them and keep learning and keep getting better.